Oh, Alan finally responded. I'm confused.
Yeah. And forget,
And
I was in Cedar Point when you guys were talking about this.
yeah, no, we were just talking about X's and doom. Looked down at phone. Hey, with three Y's. I'm just like,
What?
what the fuck?
Probably silence my phone.
But he's fine.
By the way, to answer that, for the who again? It's for Gork and Mork.
Blood for the blood god! Blood for the blood god! Blood for the blood god!
You was good there, buddy.
We'll suffer in silence.
Okay.
You're really fucking up my vibe.
Well, fuck you.
We are the Crimson Fist.
There we go. I'm alive now. Good, 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 good.
Where'd you go?
Oh, we're still waiting for a car.
I miss you so.
Oy vey.
Maybe indeed.
I gotta go to work early tomorrow, and I'm pretty much doing it open to close. Not excited.
Suffer.
Well, go fuck yourself.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Art of Lore show.
Yes, we know we're late.
We're not that bad. I got stuck in the warp, but I'm here. Everything's good.
I
Not too
apologize.
bad.
And
Cicero
so-
with the 13 months.
And we
My
both did it
God.
again.
Daka October.
And
Yes.
we did it again.
And we will be doing our special October episode next week, I believe. Right? It's next week?
Yes, next Monday.
Next Monday.
Yes.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
chances are, with this wedding coming up at the weekend, the poor Codus here will probably not have a voice come Monday.
I was also going to see you. I have a question for the group. Would you rather listen to Gazgul back or Thraka, Or would you rather learn about the orc clans?
So, Gazgul himself or the clans are the options, eh?
Wag.
Well, we'll have to throw something up in the Discord.
Green is best.
I think I could do something here, too. Actually, since it seems like most people are here. Why? Why does this always do this? Oh, here it is. Okay, so let me do this real quick. Yeah, I figured out. I'm running behind a little bit. I had to go get this. I had to go get that. Ran out of paper towel. Had to go get that. And I totally forgot. I never ordered my free mini for year 3. I never ordered my little guardsman unbroken model.
Why
Unbroken?
not?
I don't know, but I just did, so it's coming now.
What model are you talking about?
You don't the free model for Warhammer TV? The
Oh yeah,
unbroken?
no. Yeah, no, I don't subscribe to that shit.
Well, that's your problem, not mine.
No, it's GW's problem.
We'll put it on for 10 minutes. Why not? There we go. Okay, I gotta pull up there. So, anyways, those of you watching or here, whatnot, watch party. I never got to stream the 3rd episode of Pariah Nexus because I got stuck in work and all types of fun shit. So, I'll put an announcement later on, but either this coming Wednesday or Thursday, I'm going to stream all 3 in a row. So it'll be the 1st, 2nd, and the finale. Well, all be in a row. I'll do an at-watch party and everything. If anybody does want the watch party rolls I'll stream random Warhammer things here and there. If you guys want to jump in and watch with us, let me know and I'll give you a watch party roll. So, damn, both are very orky topics. And it was awesome. Yes, it was fun watching Pariah Nexus. I need to watch the finale though. I have not seen it yet. Oh, all right. So let's just go on and get this going since we are late. That's all the announcements I've had so far.
Hey,
shit,
hey,
I have
we
more
probably-
shit, so I have to pass. Oof.
Do you feel tired sometimes? Same.
Yarg.
That's why we enjoy Dubby here at the Art Floor.
Oh, speaking with Ash of Garden, Ash of Armageddon. Oh god.
Yarg.
I heard what you said about my servitor. Can you please report to your nearest Mechanicus outpost? We need to have a chat. Thank you.
Tell
You
him
know
that
how
the
you-
servitor was lying.
You know how you can avoid becoming a servitor? Trying our Art of Lord Debbie.
Hey, we haven't done our W thing in a
Yeah,
while.
we
Yeah,
haven't really
okay.
been. It's been
No.
months since we mentioned anything, but yeah, we are sponsored by Dubby. So if you guys ever decide you want some energy, you want to order yourself some Dubby, he's code of Art of Lore for I think it's 10% off.
Yes, trying giving you the energy to outrun the Mechanicus.
Yes.
Yet they're stilty boys.
And you also support the show.
Shameless plugs.
Shameless.
That's what we're doing,
plug.
Shave and Blood. Those of you who are not part of our Discord, if you want to be part of the
The memes.
shenanigans there,
Join our Discord. We currently have a Discord where you can share your minis and everything, and show us what you're
Yeah.
working on, see what we're working on, and we got memes. Which I will eventually update this meme slider, so your memes will be here. I'll eventually do that one day.
We have fuzzy friends.
also you have the fur friends of the Imperium.
Yes,
Which-
yes, we have. Yes, send your furry friends. Oh god, this thing's shifting all over the place. That's what the big I miss about the rubber one. This thing moves. I'll have to put a back underneath it or a backing or something. Oh. All right, now that we're done chilling out.
Filling to the man.
Now to the topic at hand. We have been wounded, surely. Yet we still we stand with fire in our hearts. Let them think us beaten. We shall teach them otherwise. The Goat, Pedro Cantor, Chapter Master of the Crimson Fists. One of the 3 original successors of the Imperial Fist chapter. Well, the 6. One of the original 6.
one of the original 6. I feel like I'm watching hockey now.
If you can name all 6, you get a cookie.
I'm not getting a cookie tonight. Because the only
No.
one I would assume would be Black Templars.
Yes.
And then you got this is a Crimson Fist, right?
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's about all I know.
Shame.
Hello, and also Unicorn Shooter. As I was putting up the poll, I saw they joined the Discord. Hello.
Who is
What happened to the
Unicorn
offensive pink mat? It's on the other side.
Shoot- it-
So
It's
I'm going to
lightning.
flip these every episode. So one day it'll be blue, the next day it'll be pink. This is reversible. So don't
my
worry,
eyes.
Armageddon. The pink mat will be coming back.
My eyes have seen the coming of the glory of the Lord.
Also, if you want to join the Discord, if you're part of Discord, I did put up a poll if you want to listen to Gaz or the Clans.
Yes, Unicorn
Fuck.
Shooter, welcome. Welcome to the Discord.
But back on the topic,
Oh yeah, that's right. We're talking about something today, aren't we?
yes. And this, though, in my humblest opinion, these are amongst the legendary 3.
Is it
Because,
Yark?
no. Yark's dead. Shut up about it. The 3 legendary Crimson Fists, or the Imperial Fists. I'll tell you what, Alan, if you could name them, I'll give you a whole crate of 1919.
Oh boy.
Oh, get out the Google.
The 3 legendary Crimson Fists. No Google.
I know it's the Crimson Fist,
Is it?
Black
No, no,
Templars.
The founders,
You
the
said
chapter masters.
they're what are they called? The what now?
The 3 legendary Imperial Fists.
Oh, 3 legendary just Imperial Fists. Okay.
The Men of Stone,
Um,
as they were called by the end of the heresy.
There was 3 of them, like 3 individual characters.
Yep.
Is
I-
It was Captain Lysander.
Nope.
Oh, really? I thought it was Captain
40k, not 30k.
40K.
The 30kers.
thought- Oh, the 30. I know nothing about 30K.
Suck anyway. They being
Fuck you,
Captain-
this
So it was
shit's
rhetorical.
rigged.
You weren't getting nothing to begin with. He knew he was
Exactly.
safe.
awesome
It's rigged.
badasses of the 3rd edition Space Marine. You're damn right. And the Crimson Fists, the original chapter master, was the badass himself, captain of the 416th Company, Alexis motherfucking Pollux, the big boy. And when I say big boy, you know how big Tyberos the Red Wake is, gentlemen?
Yes.
That's the Sharky boy, right?
Yeah. Tyberos standing at full height straight up probably would have been up to Alexis's chest.
Jesus Christ.
Alexis
Damn.
Pollux was so fucking strong, he fist fought. He was so strong and so massive. Shameless plug to Discord, by the way. His primary weapons and equipment was a massive fuck off shield and a massive fuck off power fist.
Are we getting pictures?
Oh,
Oh, yes, you
power
are.
fist and a shield.
Yes. Picture coming to the Discord of a wonderfully painted photo. Or a wonderfully painted model. Alexis Pollux was a big motherfucker.
That's a pretty.
Oh,
sweet
speaking of, so I was
model.
pulling up the pictures. Wasn't there a Imperial Fist who had an inferiority complex about being short, so his whole entire goal was to be the swollest of the swole?
Yes, and he's 40k. He's fucking hilarious. His captain has forbidden him from exercising any further.
Because they have to keep fixing his power
Resizing-
armor.
Resizing it, yes.
Did it keep making his power bigger because he wouldn't stop working out?
Yes.
No. He literally he was also a master of every weapon too, because he was just like, all right, if I'm going to be only 6 feet 10 inches tall, fuck it, I am going
Yes.
to be fucking swole. I am going to not follow the Holy Bible. I am going to follow the Swoley Bible.
But yes, Alexis motherfucking Pollux, a guy who fisticuffed a goddamn traitor dreadnought.
So he was a stone.
Yeah, no, he makes Stone look like a Leroy.
You get shield and a power fist of a flamer at the bottom of it.
That's a melt-a-gun, Alan.
Okay, never mind.
But yes, the 3 legendary captains, in my humblest opinions, are... We already
It's
know
Briggs.
Shut up. They are Alexis Pollux, founder of the first chapter master of the Crimson Fists. Fafnir Ran, the captain of the Imperial Fists border captain, who who founded the Executioners chapter. And dear God, was Fafnir a mean motherfucker.
Oh, well, I mean, believe the faction called Executioners, so.
He's also, you know how the original Space Marines had boarding squads?
Yes.
He was the Imperial Fists captain of the borders.
Borders, the guys that like they carry that the fucking gigantic shield that you can literally slide in a bolt gun.
Yes.
Okay.
Except he didn't carry a shield. He carried 2 big-ass power axes. And he was a nightmare. And, of course, we already know who the last one is, and you should know him. Kyle, can you guess who the last captain I'm about to talk about is?
The last captain you're about to talk about?
Of the Imperial Fist chapter of the Legion. And we're doing Orc clans.
All right, Orc clans. I will get those red.
Orc clans won. 2-1.
The goat Sigismund.
Yeah, Sigismund. Yep, I remember him. That's the one you said was running around just dueling everybody.
That give a motherfucker an entire chapter in 2 sentences. Sigismund would have his head off. Fafnir would look at him and go, "Who the fuck was that? Some nameless captain?"
He dead now.
He's dead now. But we're not here to talk about them. We're here to talk about Alexis Pollux's brothers, the Crimson Fists. Selected originally from when the Iron Cage happened, and Dorn finally accepted the wisdom of the Codex.
Rise of the Codex.
They forged the Crimson Fists from the newly inducted of the Legion. Only its officers were veterans. Its first chapter master being Alexis fucking Pollux, who led the chapter for 800 years.
Damn.
Motherfucker was going on to Dante levels of I'm too old for this shit.
Sounds like it, jeez.
Yeah. Alexis Pollux was not one to fuck around, and his stubbornness and fisticuffs has passed to the Crimson Fists. Because you would think if a spaceman got into melee with an orc barehanded, who do you think's going to win that fight 9 times out of 10?
I feel like an orc could do some good massive damage if a space marine doesn't actually have like a fist or something. Like
No fist, just pair of fucking hands.
I would probably say the Space Marine because
I
the
feel like
orcs
that
fight-
poll was rigged. I need a pillow man, a terrible lawyer, and a gardener whose name sounds like hotel. Oh boy.
Oh. Well, the Crimson Fists are masters of hand-to-hand combat. Like, if the chances are 50-50, if it's a Crimson Fist fighting an orc, it's now leaning closer to 70-20 or 70-30 in the favor of the Space Marine. These fuckers...
So they're kung fu.
No, they learned to basically box.
I'll say I'm gonna assume they're like boxing level, fucking just ba 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 ba.
Let's put it this way. Imagine an entire chapter of Mike Tyson's.
So I'm guessing all the ears are being bit off.
I was about to say the same thing.
You know,
They can't hear very well, can they?
the joke being is that they actually have orc ear trophies, so that's a possibility.
Oh my god, they actually thought about that.
Oh my
But-
god. Well, probably also we know we're brothers.
That's funny.
Southpaws. But eventually, Pollux has passed away. The chapter became a what's known as a crusading chapter. A crusading
Did Pollux
fleet
die in hand-to-hand combat with an orc?
It's actually not written how Alexis Pollux died. It just says eventually he was succeeded by a different chapter master.
Was he one of the few Space Marines that actually died of old age because he was just such a
Fuck
badass?
no. Absolutely not. Because
It'd be hilarious though.
Sigismund lasted. Well, Dante is as old as he is because his gene seed is reused a lot. Currently, the Imperium reloses the gene seed from their sons. They don't have a fresh tap source of it. Well, the Ultramarines do, but everybody else doesn't.
No,
The
the
Lions that too.
I'm about to say the Dark Angels do.
But since you reuse the gene seed, it starts coming with defects. Sigismund lived to be 7 or 5. Let's see. First Black Crusade happened in M36. So Sigismund was about 6,000 years old. And he was still came this close to killing Abaddon.
So I just got a question though. So is it pretty much like how it was in Star Wars with the clones? You start having things like Six, who is just you guys remember from the old the Star Wars Clone Wars?
Yes,
Like the guy was like the hunchback with the bum leg.
Yes, because the current Space Marines are not even comparable to the original Legionnaires. It's not even a joke. The only reason, lore-wise, that they actually even stack up against each other is the Codex, without even a joke. Or they follow what's known as either the books of Sigismund or Dorn. The Codex is just a big-ass tactical book of, oh, how would I defeat this legion? Oh, X, Y, and Z. Okay.
So they use Nolig.
Yeah, it's not, if it's straight up fist or fight V1v1, it's not going in the way of the Imperial Space Marine. That's why you see a lot of times where you'll see old Imperial or Iron Warriors just stomping the absolute shit out of everybody. Because they maintain the Legion discipline and skills.
I would say though, out of like my two favorite Chaos Space Marine factions has to be the Death Guard and Iron Warriors. I like Iron Warriors mainly because they just don't give two fucks.
From iron cometh strength. But we're not here to talk about the
Night
Iron
Lords!
Souls.
Sorry.
Hey lads!
My lord! Conrad's dead! Night Lords!
I mean, to be fair, they're straight up faction of everyone thinks they're cowards. I mean, fuck that. I want an easy fight too. I want to have fun skinning people.
Well, it's not fun when the tables reversed and suddenly you see a flaming sword turn on and a very upset Gilliman who wants payback for all that time on Macragge all those years ago. You want to know what Nightmare Fuel is? Be a
I run that way.
Be a Night Lord in that situation.
Well, again, they're also smart. Again, to be smart, if I'm looking at that and I see if I'm massively outnumbered and I'm probably going to lose, why the fuck would I fight? The exit's that way. Fuck this, go.
I'll come back later when you're sleeping.
Yeah, I'll come back when you're sleeping.
It didn't work well for Conrad when he tried that on an incredibly old lady. Fuck off.
To be fair, anyone who's related to Gilliman, it's fucking they have titanium fucking gonads.
That woman wasn't related to Gilliman. She spanked Gilliman when he acted up as a child. That's the funny bit. Gilly Mom.
That was good when she just fucking just, I don't give a fuck, he just pumped him.
Conrad comes in. Gilliman is dead. Fuck off. Is that a 12 gauge
For
shot?
you.
Is that a shotgun? Even
This isn't gonna hurt you. I'm just here to prove a point.
Oh.
Bang.
Hello,
we're getting
Right.
up-
How are you today?
But we're getting
Hello.
off topic. Lord of Right.
This evening. Yes,
Back on-
not Ragagoo.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, back on topic. You're still calling Cheerio Cicero. Shut up.
To be fair, he kind of accepted it for the longest time.
He only waited a year to let us know it wasn't that.
The Crimson Fists are a fleet-based chapter for the next 9 millennia, much like the Black Templars. But the Fists actually adhere to the Codex instead of doing the Black Templar method, which is, if nobody knows, we're not breaking the rules, even if we are.
I mean, to
Their
be fair,
their battle barge, something Tyrannus. I'll let you guys guess how that's pronounced. Because I am
Alright,
too
put it up. Let's see.
In the chat it goes.
Carrot and
Something-
sweet roll Cicero or other Cicero.
I missed the S, but it's Tyrannus.
Oh, we're getting some Elder Scrolls up in this.
Rudolus Tyrannus. Rudolus Tyrannus.
It's Rutius Tyrannus. It's Tyrannus. There's an S at the end.
I'm about to say, there's no fucking S there. I can't say the name if there's no S.
I know, I missed it. I even said it twice. It's basically served as their fortress monastery with a large fleet of additional strike cruisers
Well,
to
that's why
support
they're
it.
allowed to have it. It's a monastery. It's a place of worship. You're not allowed to deny that.
Eventually, across the ages, and after spending a considerable amount of time in the Loki sector of Segmentum Tempestus,
The Loki sector?
yes, Loki, L-O-K-I, Loki.
The Loki sector.
Yeah, I know, trickery is afoot.
Anywho.
They're eventually gifted the world of, after protecting the sector for about 800 years, they were given dominion over the world of Rin's world,
Okay.
where they could recruit that. However, let's put it this way. The reason why the Crimson Fists were so allowed just to do whatever the fuck they want, like just staying in an entire sector for about 800 years,
Did they get shit done?
no, they're what I would consider a lapdog chapter.
They're just a guard dog, kind of?
A lapdog. They will bend to the will of the High Lords and the Inquisition without second thought,
Ah, there you go.
Oh.
much like the Minotaurs, where they have also been successful in annihilating being successful in trying to hunt down 3 different chapters. Those being the Sons of Gideon, who had surrendered to madness, basically went traitor,
Okay.
and the Marines Vigilance, who, under a weird Xenos disease, could no longer fight.
Wait, what?
Literally, imagine a pacifism disease.
Oh, so the Tau got to him.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, these Marines literally could not fight back. It would not allow, their bodies would not allow them. So they basically massacred all these Marines instead of just, I don't know, helping them.
Well,
Plus,
they're,
they
they're not
rewarded-
useful. Just dispose of them. That's right, call.
Yes, and fun little fact, I know it's not written in the lore. They also talked shit to a first founding chapter. I'll give you 3 guesses which one it was, and it's not the one you think.
Okay, so not the one I...
Hey, but Lamenters are just wannabe salamanders with piss armor and massive victim complex.
Who the fuck said that?
Lord Wright.
Which one of you twiddle-toed dumbasses said that? Shit take.
Somebody's hating on the Lamenters, and Bob not happy.
Just because you haven't seen a model line in 4 years for the Salamanders doesn't mean you have to be salty about it and taking it out on the fucking poor Lamenters. They already have bad enough. Leave them alone. I will fall where I stand. Well, you're standing on some shit fields. Anyway,
Well, you're standing in the graveyard. I'm about to put one more on the ground.
back on the topic at hand. Can you guess what
Oh,
chapter they were actually shit talking? Well, I should say shit talking. We're butting heads with.
I'm going to guess.
say,
It wasn't the one.
You said it's not
Space
the
Wolves.
one I'm thinking, so I was
It's
gonna.
not the one you think.
I was gonna say Space Wolves, but then you said not the one I think, so I changed from Space Wolves. So I'm not guessing Space Wolves. I'm gonna go for shits and giggles. I'm just gonna grab one out of the air and say it. White Scars.
Alan?
You know what? No, I think it's going to be the
Ultramarines.
You're both wrong. They butted heads with their parent chapter.
Oh, never mind.
The fists.
They butted heads with the fists.
I was going to say that too, and I changed my mind. God damn it, Bob.
Why?
Hi, Greenleaf.
I agree.
Here
Leaf.
for the lore.
Happy gas mask noises.
Happy gas mask. Want to be salamanders.
The Sally Boys.
I like salamanders.
I'm
I
so
wanna learn
happy
about
to
the
see they're-
Kraken. That's what I wanna
I'm so
learn.
happy to see they're actually getting representation in fucking some shit.
And we still haven't talked about the Krakens.
We'll get to them. I gotta find some actual lore on them to fill an episode.
I know, I can't even find anything either. I tried looking.
I
You
heard
know,
about them once, and I'm like, oh, that sounds cool.
You know what's bad when Bob starts looking through his books and shit and actually scribing through all the wikis, and he can find exactly 5 sentences.
I will say, you found more than me. I have found absolute jack and shit.
It's upsetting when they come up with cool shit and just refuse to add on to it. Anyway, back on the fucking topic.
Oh, but yeah, we have a topic. I
What
completely
we
forgot
talking
about that.
again?
The world was gifted to the Crimson Fists, the world which is known as Ren's World, by the High Lords of Terra for its success in the Voltgen campaign or crusade, where they basically, over countless battles, they blunted the charge of the orcs time and time again for the Imperial Army, or the Imperial Guard at this point, preventing them from unifying into a single overwhelming force. Thus, Ren's World and several of the surrounding areas became recruiting worlds for the Crimson Fists, and they constructed their fortress monastery, the Tyrannus. God damn it! From the dismantled remains of their ancient battle barge, the one I put in there. And, well, that's a pretty sturdy fortress when you take a ship that's meant to take orbital gunfire and just fuck it, we're gonna stick it in the ground.
Anybody know what Lord of Right's talking about in chat? Because I have no idea.
Mortibright, long live Balathil Asmatal Ashmantle. Oh! The Ashmantle, what the fuck? I wanna say that's the salamander that doesn't die anymore. He just keeps coming back. Like he's unlocked
Another
Unlock-
perpetual.
yeah, he's unlocked Vulcan's perpetual gene.
So yeah, every time he dies, he's reborn.
Well,
He's
it's
pretty
not
much Kenny.
It's not saying he dies. It's just he survives shit he has no business surviving. Like none. Like he went up against a bunch of fucking demons and came out like 5 days later, and they're like, "You're alive, brother? This is great news, but how?" I just kept punching until there were none left.
Sassy boy's trying again. Ash, I'm going to tell you right now, my voice mod thing's broken. If I try to use my voice mod, I sound like I'm like miles away for some reason. So
All right. Yeah. We will. How do I refund?
I will
that?
find a way to refund, and it will happen.
Oh, Ashmantle! You mean the... God damn it, I'm thinking the other guy. Ashmantle, the original Ironclad Dreadnought. He was the... God damn it.
There you go. Reject and refund points.
Save it for next week. Okay, well, if we could give you your points back, we will, and then we will.
Ash, I gave you back your points.
Oh, did you figure out how to
next
do it?
week.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay,
Ashmantle,
perfect.
Ashmantle.
Let me know, Ash. Let me know if you got your points back. I believe it should have worked.
Yeah, I never had to do that before because my
Ashmantle was the
surprisingly.
one they stuck in the...
All right. Cool. Yeah.
the
Use
Iron
those for
Drake,
next time.
wasn't it? Yeah, I think that's right. The Ashmantle was the one they originally stuck into the Iron Drake. The Ironclad Dreadnought Vulcan forged himself.
Vulcan made his own dreadnought.
Ironclad Dreadnought, yes.
Why does that not surprise
You need to apply it to Bob. No, you do not. You don't want to hear that shit.
me?
I promise you that.
If I could make them also, oh god, that would be so bad if we were all the chipmunk boys.
Yeah, that is a shit take there, sir. That is an absolute shit take. I like Canis Rex, but Bryn's Might is even better. But back on the topic, we keep jumping the fuck off.
Yeah, we're talking about
Oh right, we have a
right?
topic.
Eventually,
Yeah, we're talking about Iron. I thought we were talking about Iron Drakes.
the Iron Drake. the Iron Drake. But no, we're talking about the Crimson Fist and the bad times that are happening, known as Wog Snagrod, the arch arsonist of Caradon. AKA what happens when the Imperium doesn't snipe at an orc that's getting too uppity. It basically led a massive wog not seen since the fucking Second War for Armageddon. As in Gaskell's big ass wog. And it completely caught the fucking sector with its pants sending down. They
I
sent
never
the third.
understand how they cannot, how they always forget, like, they don't see like, a fucking wall coming.
Should have called Yark. He would have known. What happened at the Second War of Armageddon? Yeah, what happened at the Second War of Armageddon, Bob?
Which one are we talking about? The actual Second War or the second time Gaskell came
I'm
through?
pretty sure Armageddon just trying to get you to talk about the Armageddon.
Yes, I can tell you how. I can tell you now how Templars won. Is that with an L or is that a T down there? I can't see that from that distance. God, my eyes are going bad. Son of a bitch.
Better get out them
Nothing.
bifocals.
Oh, Grimaldus, Giga Chad, you damn right. But anyway, back on the fucking topic. The warlord Snagrod even declared after taking several human colonies with minimal resistance, his next conquest would be Rin's world. And the citizenry called to aid. The Crimson Fist Third Company responded in force and immediately suffered a brutal defeat at the hands of a literal millions of fucking orcs. They had severely underestimated the orcs' size. And it's at this point I start thinking tomfuckery is happening. Because you're about to see a series of unfortunate events, or as I like to call it, when the Inquisitions got tired of your shit.
Way too much pain. I hate these bottles sometimes.
And also, hang on one moment. Ash, you're damn right. Andre was the hero of that fucking book. I love me that stormtrooper. But now back on the topic of the bad things start happening for no fucking good reason.
Bob, do you forget about our name?
Yes, that's why I'm trying to get us back on the topic.
The art of tangents.
The size had been significantly underestimated. Only maybe a dozen Space Marines escaped to relay the vital intelligence back to Cantor. Cantor immediately recalled all of the Crimson Fists, the entire chapter, to organize the defense of Rin's world.
Every time you say Cantor, I think of that cat Ultramarine. I can't help myself.
Kaito Sicarius.
Could you imagine how awesome it would be if there was Philionids Space Marines?
Alan,
Yes.
quit giving the furries ideas.
Oh, what makes you think they haven't already thought of this?
I want to make a Space Marine model with little cat ears on his helmet now.
They already have those.
Perfect.
Memes keep coming and the memes keep coming. Anyway, when Snagrod's wog hit the world of the Crimson Fists, when I tell you it was a force not unseen since the fucking Second War for Armageddon, I mean that. The Crimson Fist had recalled all of their entire chapter strength back to Rin's world. All of the fleet was there, suspending any additional raids into Orc territory, which they'd been doing since they got Rin's world, until further information became available.
Wait, so they were
Hey,
like
and
attacking the orc areas and like they knew what was going on, but they like, couldn't figure out that a big wall was coming?
They're attacking other Orcish empires.
Oh, they just didn't know that this one was doing something.
Yeah. And like I said, I expect tomfuckery at this regard.
Mm-hmm.
No, it gets weird. Believe me, shit just starts happening that should not happen. After all the the Crimson Fist companies had returned, before they could manage a counter-offensive into the Wogs areas to basically turn the tide, they've reached the Rin Star. Why is it called Rin Star? Rin's World, Rin Star. Jesus Christ. Somebody was bad at naming things back then.
They still are.
The chapter
Hey,
responded.
GW, hey, what's copyright? I don't know, but let's enforce it. At least just on our end.
But yeah, the chapter responded by enabling their many, and I mean many, tiered, tactically capable, and sophisticated network of orbital defense satellites, like thousands of these sons of bitches. The system annihilated the initial wave of Rook's cruisers and planetary assault craft. And then something went fucky wucky. How did I say this? One of the planet's defensive missiles suffered a catastrophic failure. The weapon never made it out of atmosphere, instead crashed back into the Crimson Fist's fortress monastery from which it had been fired.
It got sent back.
It went up and it came back down directly on top of the fortress monastery. Its plasma warfighter, designed to punch through void shields and bore deep into the dense hull of armored warships, detonated in the course of the explosion. Also set off structure's vast and ancient arsenal. So we're down the fortress. We're down the fortress monastery on the planet, right?
Yes.
Second explosions ripped through the entire, destroying it completely. Miles of defenses around it, killing hundreds of space marines who had gathered to plan a counter. So 6 entire companies gone in a second. Only 16 Marines, including Cantor himself, who had been manning the outmost perimeter defenses, had survived.
I have a feeling someone got fired.
Oh no, it gets worse. As the Crimson Fist Monastery had served as the primary control point of the defensive satellites, guess what was now off?
Oh, all the orbital defenses.
So it left the now not inconsiderable defensive war fleet of the Crimson Fist, right, anchored by their battle barge.
How do you
Right?
fuck that up? Like, how do you drop your own shit back on yourself?
I have a theory that I'll save till the end.
Okay, all right.
Alpha Legion.
No, I think the regular tomfuckeries. Because, my bad, only 3 companies suffered complete death at the end of this. I know the wiki is wrong because I've read this book. Because Cantor was not on ground
Wiki is
during this.
wrong. Can't be.
Oh, wait. The internet is wrong? Heresy.
I'd watched.
Watch Hell's Reach Invasion for like a dozen times. As a space wolf, I am fucking fuming. Oh boy. I have a feeling that might have been a furry comment earlier.
Oh yeah, don't remind me of poor Andre at the end, you bastards. That poor fucker. Yeah, what happened next was only where I started drawing the line between, oh, that was just bad luck, to somebody's fucking with something, and I'm calling bullshit. Because then another missile launched from the planet's surface struck the Crimson Fist fortress or mobile battle barge. Yeah. Once is a coincidence, is a fuck up. Twice is no longer a coincidence.
So they dropped one on themselves, and then another one came out of nowhere and attacked them, clocked them.
Yes, destroyed their battle barge in orbit. So in those 2 events, 600 Marines gone.
Yeah, so there's something smells.
Those weapon systems were maintained by Tech Marines. I'm sorry, but you can't convince me that was they were just the Crimson Fists, who are just about as crazy as the Imperial Fists about weapon maintenance. Fuck that up.
Wow, the Blood Axes are really good at their jobs, huh?
Oh yeah, the blood axes wearing pointy hats and having inquisitorial rosettes.
Don't you know it was an orc sniper?
Oh yeah, the orc sniper situations.
Yeah, it was
You'll
the
see
orc,
why
orc
I.
special ops got in there and detonated
You'll
the
see why
missiles.
I. You'll see why I believe that they might have been involved in this situation as well. But the remaining
Maintained quotations.
Close enough.
They obviously weren't very maintained if they're blowing themselves up with them.
Yes, maintenance was done by the chapter. Why would I set maintained to be wrong?
Well, it seems like obviously it wasn't maintained. They didn't have the Adeptus Mechanicus there.
Well,
Exactly.
when you have tech priests and your own tech marines operating on them, you shouldn't have to worry about it. But we're losing the topic again. Cantor then led a charge. How would I say this? What was it again? 16 marines. They managed to link up with another group of Crimson Fists, and they came across how to say this? A small, and this is where I say Cantor earns his title of GOAT. Two of his marines had found this small little farm being harassed by orcs. And this is when GW wrote the orcs not as just big green dumb kill all the hubies good. They wrote back then the orcs as sadistic fucks. Because
Kind of are still.
no, worse. These three marines came across the farmer was dead roasted over a fire, and they're fucking with the farmer's wife and her kids, basically screwing like, oh, let me get that little one trying to kill the kids.
Out.
And the Space Marines took offense to this. One bolt gun drill later, this woman with her two kids joined the Space Marines back to Cantor. And Cantor is not happy because he believes they'll slow him down. She says, I will keep up
Mechanicus
with...
IT hotline. All Magos are currently offline. Please try again later. If you want to validate your parking ticket, press 4.
Who said it?
There's a database servitor. Please do not respond.
No. But the Crimson Fist then began their long charge, and this woman kept up with them while holding her two children. And when I mean kept up, we all know Space Marines could do this long time jog where they just go on for hours at some very decent speed, right?
Yes.
This woman kept up with them for 18 fucking hours.
Never underestimate what a mother will do for her children.
And she fell to her knees, just collapsed. All the Space Marines stopped. And as the one Marine's going, fuck it, I'll do it. I'll do the mercy kill. I should have never brought him along. I should have just let them have the Empress Mercy back at the farmstead. Pedro stops him and starts walking up through it. And this poor sergeant starts feeling more shame because now it should be me who should have to bear the stain upon his soul, not Cantor. It should not be him. And he kneels down and asks her, "Are you still with us?" And she says yes, but God, I can only imagine how badly her legs muscles must be burning at this point. And Cantor kneels down beside her and goes, "You have carried your burdens long enough. It is time somebody carried you." And picks her up and starts running with him again. He could have just left. He could have just fuck it, Emperor's Mercy time. He picked this woman up and her two children in his arms and started sprinting again. Till they made it to the new Rin City. God, I hate whoever
Rin
named
City
all
too,
this.
huh?
Yeah, no,
Along
the
with
world's
Rin Sun, Rin Earth. Hey, did they have a Rin Moon?
I think they do actually.
Is there a Rin Lake?
I wouldn't doubt it.
What about the Rin trees? Were they green?
Maybe.
What about the Ren Fields?
Jesus Christ, I wouldn't put it past GW. There at New Rin City, the chapter had managed to relink up with the remaining 400 Marines.
Is New Rin City right next to New Rin Lake?
Jesus Christ, I don't know.
What about the Rin Mountain Range?
I'm a
How many miles is the Rin Mountain Range?
I am an ultramarine librarian stuck in a fucking library. I have never been there. I don't know.
Like, I think New Rin Mountain Range is Rin miles long.
Yeah, the Rin Miles. Yeah, that's right.
This is almost as worse is trying to tell Space Wolves you don't measure danger by wolves.
It's 3 wolves. God damn it! I thought it was 20 wolves.
Ugh. Anyway, in the
Oh, Bob.
preceding, Yes.
I have a throne guilt. Okay, now if I was to convert that into Rin money, how much would that be?
I don't know. Would you like to send it in for me to validate it?
Do I gotta press 4?
No,
You
that's
have
5.
Is that a different category?
You press 5. Be aware there is a Xenos tax.
Oh, is that tax its own guilt?
Yes. Anyway, after basically the time it took for them to relink up with their brothers, the 16 Marines and Pedro Cantor had stayed awake for 328.7 standard hours.
How many days is that in Rin time?
Yeah, how many
I'll give
Rin
you an
days is that?
Jesus Christ. They stayed awake for 13 and a half days.
Okay. Is that standard time or Rin time?
Yeah, like how long are Rin hours?
We're gonna get stabbed.
He left.
Bully him till he left. Oh, that was beautiful.
Holy hell!
Oh, all right. Add that to Rin time.
Yes,
I-
Rin time.
I needed to go scream into my greatest ever chapter pillow.
Your brain body pillow.
Nope. Only Dad's allowed to have one of those.
Oh,
So back on topic. How
Thank
many
you.
hours
On
is that in
topic?
Rin time?
It's in failed Necron empires. Oh wait, that's only 2. Because there's only been 2.
Hey, don't worry. Imhotep's coming back. Got that new
You-
model. Looking good.
you-
Looking
You mean
good.
Imhotep the Bitch Lord?
He coming back.
You mean Imhotep the Bitch Lord who literally left the sector the Silent King was in? After he talked sassy and then got a smackdown of a lifetime? That Storm Lord?
Yeah, talk what you want. You're gonna cry when I kick your ass with him.
Yeah.
Especially when we got the
Oh.
2 new codexes coming out.
I am actually very excited for the codexes.
New Necron Codex and Adeptus Mechanicus Codex coming out next. So we will have
You know what
a
they-
10th edition
noises.
match.
You know what I really want? A fucking Salamander's Codex, goddammit.
Not allowed.
Codex Astartes does not support
Why?
this
Because you
action.
don't want to deal with the angriest of the happy Marines?
How many hosts does it take to stream on Twitch? 3 sassy beaches?
Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Greenleaf. Lamentas. Anyway, back on the fucking
Oh,
tangent.
back in hate time, the Lamenters.
Oh boy.
Alan, all of you.
He's- Fuck, I don't have the brain power for this right now.
Sucks to suck. Figure it out.
No. It's all you, bud.
Nope. Supper.
Why? It's you're
Nope.
you're the
Nope.
guy
The
who
only
knows
thing I know
everything
about a
about them.
Lamentor is they're a goddamn taxi cab with a heart. That's all I know. Listen up,
Oh.
children. It's the topic.
No, and now it's faction hate time.
Screw the Codex. Skitarii on stilts because snipers on Mars. Fuck cover.
Lord, right? I'm going to have to refund that because we need to get back on topic.
The high heels.
Oh dear God, it is 10. It's 9:10. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, we have to get back on topic.
I'm not even
to
halfway-
be fair, we did start late.
Yes.
I have to wake up early tomorrow.
Fuck. Anyway,
The
quit
only
interrupting.
one, bud. Yeah, how many people are here? It's like 5 a.m. over there right now. Calm down.
Anyway, back on the fucking topic before we're here till fucking 2 in the morning. Jesus Christ, I'm stick.
Wait, what are we talking about? Salamanders?
We've
talking about-
been doing this for an
that's right.
hour.
We're talking about Ren time conversion.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that has been the Art of Lore show.
You just jelly
Okay, let's be truthful. It's been an hour,
It's for
and we barely
we-
touched the topic.
Laura's life. Don't sleep. Just talk lore.
Any fucking way. After reuniting with the remains of their chapter, he led the decimated force in a Talius last stand, determined to annihilate as many of the fucking greenskins as humanly possible. He marshaled all the supplies he could, all the forces. Meanwhile, he had a pissed off Land Raider going throughout the wastes.
Pull out the fungicide.
Well, that's what that angry Land Raider was doing. The survivors held out for 18 solar fucking months in this regard.
Wait, this
Until
went
the
on for 18 months.
Yes. Under the leadership of Pedro Cantor, the... God damn it, GW. Guess what the militia was called?
The Ren Militia.
Close.
Damn.
Rengard.
Ah!
Even better.
Even better.
Under Pedro Cantor held off the orcs for that long. Thanks to the heroic sacrifice of scores of Crimson Fists, the Imperial won. They started this fight with 1,000 Marines. By the end of it, there was only 128 of them left. When bolter ammo ran dry, they picked up chainswords, combat knives, and ceramite-clad fists. Still, the fists held firm, channeling in that dark hour the close quarters might of their long-dead founder, Alexis motherfucking Pollux. Because Pollux would basically, what did I say? You've both seen the Horus Heresy animation where Horus just stabs a space marine and drags him.
Yep.
Pollux would do that, but he'd grab an orc war boss by the head and just like, come here, motherfucker, I'm gonna throw you off this mountain to see if you squish at the bottom. He was doing that to war bosses. So,
I have a Lord Chubb. Let's push it full. Oh, damn.
All right, then.
anyway,
It's Lord time, motherfucker. Get on it.
I'm trying.
It's been mainly me and Kyle's fault.
A massive amount of Imperial Astra Militarum contingents from 7 different chapters, including the Crimson or the Imperial Fists, Black Templars, an entire crusading fleet actually of their Black Templars had come to save their brothers, and 2 other chapters that are not named arrived, and an entire civil battle groups of Legio Titanicus.
Oh, so Titans showed up.
Yes, they brought the Titans. It's everybody's gangster. Church starts walking.
I love that.
They managed to
meme.
route. Managed to rout the Xenos from the planet and liberate the Marines and the remaining survivors of the city. But the damage was done, having lost nearly 60% of the chapter at this point, and lost much of its irreplaceable Jade Seed and ancient war gear. The effort to cleanse the planet took many, many fucking years. By the end of it,
Cicero, do not play that game.
what?
Hey, I have an idea of a game. Each time Bob loses the topic, we drink. We've been wasting 20 minutes. You're way too optimistic there, Cicero.
We'd be drunk in 2. Anyway, as I'm trying to stay on the fucking topic, but
I have to
Jesus
talk to the viewers.
yes, and I'm blaming you and Kyle for why it keeps falling off the topic.
I blame Ren.
God
So, if we had to take drinks, would we all make ourselves Ren shots? What do they drink on Ren?
Ignore them. Keep going, Bob.
damn it. Tequila. Anyway, because I'm gonna need some tequila by the end of this. By the end of it, after the battle, the Crimson Fist battle through the Orc Plains, taking back through the last held refuge of the Orcs, known as Traitor's Gorge, The Space Marines were down to 128. And then began the long process of rebuilding the chapter. And Jesus Christ, did this take for a while. By the time of the Indominus Crusade arriving, the chapter was only, well, I shouldn't say the Indominus Crusade arriving. When the Orcs came back with another WOG that size, the chapter was only at 500 Marines. And
Damn.
how do you think they reacted to that?
Not good.
Pedro Cantor basically did the hockey maneuver of throw down the gloves and go, bring it on! Because,
It's like, fuck it, we box.
oh, I don't give a fuck no more.
Gloves are off.
This is where we die. I die in glory. And slowly but surely, it once again started looking like, oh, here we fucking go again. This is it. And then a massive motherfucking fleet appeared in orbit. And suddenly there were custodians on the ground.
Custodes.
Oh,
And did I mention these orcs also? It started off as an orc invasion. It ended with a demonic outbreak by the demon prince Ralaxor.
I have no
And
idea
is
who that is.
He's dead in 20 minutes. Anyway,
Doesn't
No,
matter.
so not important. Got it.
it's the Sigismund treatment. Got it? Good. Basically, he pushes the Crimson Fist to the back lines, and then suddenly, this is Battlefleet Tempestus. Make way, the Lord Commander comes. And teleport flare, suddenly, your Pedro Cantor, you look around, those are motherfucking custodians. Who the fuck's the big guy? Oh fuck, that's Gilliman. Now imagine that being that demon prince. Your invasion's going wonderful. You're about ready just to completely destroy these last remnants of Dorn's bastard children. And then you see Banana Men. And then you see a very pissed off Blueberry.
Hey, that's
That
when you
blue-
think you fucked up.
And that Blueberry has a sword so powerful it can just slay your soul.
The risk I took was calculated, but man, am I bad at math.
Thus came the great reinforcement fleets of the Indominus Crusade, where Gilliman had decreed those chapters who had suffered the keenest losses, the highest rates of attrition fighting against the foes of man, would be the first to receive the Primaris reinforcements.
But it's like the
But-
Lamenters.
Lorgasm achieved! Oh boy.
You okay there, buddy?
We're gonna have to make like a Lorgasm meme now. God damn.
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Knowledge!
And
But-
boom goes the dynamite.
And then Pedro Cantor, once again, now the chapter is down to literally 200 Marines. He's lost another 300 men. Pedro is very upset at this point. He is drinking all the tequila.
They ran out of rum tequila.
And Gilliman summons him. And his exact thoughts of, oh great, now what? What the fuck? Fuck it, I don't care no more. And he arrives, he's late to the meeting, and when he arrives, he's in blood-dripped power armor, fully combat armor, fully blooded out, and he is literally like fresh out of combat. And he's like, oh great, here we go. Fan-fucking-tastic. And then Gilliman smiles and tells him, I have not summoned you for censor, but to speak earnestly. Rogel Dorn thought there was no higher purpose to the existence of the Astartes than the unification of man. I see that in you as also. I see that in you also, and his determination. I need men who fight bravely, even when faced with the great tragedy. I have seen
Blood
with
for the
my
blood
own
god!
eyes with
Blood
despair
for the blood god! Blood for the blood
how you
god!
inspire intense loyalty in those around you. I see you hold duty above glory or vengeance. My brother would be proud. Reassemble your chapter master Cantor, and look now to the future rather than the past.
Your quote got a little
Yeah, I know, I got interrupted. The sector and the Imperium entire has need of you.
Hey, Bob. Tell us all about the great Crimson Fist librarian Jesus.
Hey, wait, what now?
Anyway, now that that's been taken care of,
Wait, is that serious? Are you dicking around? 'Cause I'm kind of curious now.
no, there's no chat. There's no librarian named Jesus.
Are you sure?
I am positive, and you can count the codes here gone. I might have sent a warp blast. Anyway, as I was saying, I was trying to stay on the topic.
Yeah, about Jesus.
Gilman gave the Crimson Fist mountains of supplies and bid them turn the sector into a fortress that would make even the defenses of Terra blush. Do for this sector as Dorn did for Segmentum Solar. Make it a fortress that no storm could crack.
Oh, hydrate.
See it.
Oh, hydrate
what
and stretch. That's very good.
Also,
idea.
fuck you, Bob.
Don't quit fucking interrupting me, and I'll quit sending
No,
warp
I
blast.
was saying
boy.
Greenleaf,
Hello, Yuki.
Greenleaf Asstat.
Oh God, here comes. Let's go! Oh, my ears! Oh. But there are many Marines named Juan.
God. I will not tolerate this.
Oh, that's funny.
They basically started sending elite strike teams out to go. How do I say this? Do what they should have been doing. Oh, there's an orc who's getting a little uppity. He now has a big new hole in his head. Fantastic. And they started just poking holes in orc threats. With each victory, the Crimson Fist removed another infestation. Another demonically possessed governor, dead. Alien despot, thrown from a tower. And strengthened the hold of the Imperium in this part of the Segmentum Tempestus. And to Gilliman's, basically Cantor was jumping to Gilliman's words to make this sector a fortress untouched by alien hand, untainted by the touch of the ruinous powers. Create a stronghold of Imperial space that in dearest need can become the linchpin of the entire Segmentum. Lay low the works of the tyrant and the despot Pedro Cantor, and in their place rise fortifications of adamantium and ceramite, so that, in our darkest hour, we might do for Segmentum Tempestus that you have done for your noble chapter. And that's where they're at nowadays. Their only other major activity is during that thing we don't talk about.
What thing?
Oh, you mean the War of the Beasts?
Yes, that. Where they were one of
The time that orcs almost took Terra.
stupid fucking lore. I swear to Christ.
It's canon, Bob.
Don't remind me, Alan.
But you're being reminded.
Yeah, are we supposed to
About
War of the
the
Beast
warp
episode?
black-
What happened with that?
Not
Yeah,
gonna happen.
what happened with the War of the Beasts, Bob?
Not gonna happen.
It's October.
Would you like me to be talking about the War of the Beast for the next
Yes.
3.5 years?
Yes.
3.5 years?
There are 27 books. No, my hand. I will give you an exact number of the fucking books, but I actually own them. I made that mistake. That's why I'm so pissed about it.
You bought the books you don't like, huh? Just kept going, huh?
Waste of money. The Beast Arises series. There are 12 fucking books. How would you
Yeah,
like me to
Bob,
talk about
let's
3
go,
fucking...
Bob!
Not gonna happen. No. Absolutely the fuck not. I don't care what you spend. I'll tell you what. If we get 10,000 subscribers, I will do War of the Beast.
Oh my god, yeah, okay, Bob.
That's never gonna happen.
I say that's my price.
Damn, Bob.
He
Might as well
actually
just say
put a price
never.
on it, though. I'm actually surprised. He did put a price on it.
All right,
20 minutes
Kyle.
late.
You need to alter our things so 10,000 pops up.
Yeah, just as a joke, just have the 10,000 one up there. War of the Beast, 10,000 subs.
No, you need to put it so that all of a sudden we have 10,000.
Oh, you want me to just say we got 10,000, huh?
Yes.
So, hey, Alan,
Yes.
You do know there's a counter under the thing that tells me the actual number, right?
No, say, but Kyle can put it so all of a sudden 10,000 pops up.
I don't care what the screen says. I know what the show has. But yes, they were one of the chapters who answered the call of the last wall. Which, have I discussed that?
I don't
What
remember
the
hearing
fuck?
about a last wall.
The last wall protocol?
That's when if push comes to shove, the Imperial Fist can make a legion again.
Well, the exact word... Basically, yes. The world is, if should Terra be threatened, should set, or even occupied, the Codex Astartes is suspended, and all the successors of the chapter are to reform into an Imperial Fist Legion. This protocol was set in by Dorn. It was known as the Last Wall Protocol. Time to tell my whole family folly. Fuck, there's 10,000 right there. Is when,
Oh God!
when a Chicago person says my whole family, they mean the whole city fucking block.
Rob a Bob a Bobbert. Let's do this. War of the Beast.
Next thing you know, 10,000.
I will literally weep
Yuki.
of both joy
Do it.
and disappointment.
Use the power of the dark side, Yuki.
Anyway, they were one of the 10 chapters who answered the call, and they're actually the reason why during that bullshit part of the War of the Beast where somehow a fucking orc attack moon just teleported above Terra and didn't destroy anything, they captured it. Because you had the entirety of the Crimson Fists, the Black Templars, the Soul Drinkers, the Executioners, in 5-6 other chapters in full strength come into one force.
Let's put it this way, Bob. War of the Beast. Who's writing the War of the Beast books?
I'll give you an exact
Do you
who wrote
like
each
these
one.
authors?
Oh no, some of them are actually great authors. That's the fucking problem. Like, perfect example, number 1, Dan fucking Abbott. Rob
Oh, Dan
Sanders
Abbott.
wrote. Dan Abbott is the guy who's wrote a lot of the good ones.
I'll say,
Yeah,
I
I know.
I've heard that one before.
Rob Sanders wrote book 2. Guy Thorpe wrote book 3.
I've heard that name before.
David Andel wrote book 4. Guy Haley wrote book fucking 5.
Isn't Guy Haley the one who wrote
I've heard that name.
The Dante series, yes.
Oh yeah, Dante.
David Greiner wrote 6. Andel wrote 7. Thorpe wrote 8. Andel wrote 9. David Geyer wrote 10. Sanders wrote 11. And Haley again wrote book fucking 12. And I thought we talked about the Farsight and the 8.
I vote
No,
Farsight
the top-
Enclaves and the 8. I am the topic god.
We already did those.
Not only that, but I'm Mexican, so we got family everywhere.
You got the point, Bob.
Maybe I didn't set I didn't set the stick too high.
You're allowed to back out now, Bob.
Yep, it's been told.
Fuck.
It has been foretold.
Martha, can you please bring a bottle of the finest Amasec to my office? Thank you.
I'm going to need it.
Make that 2.
Make that 10.
The topic god will choose again. Dark Eldar Witch Cults.
I haven't done that.
We
I know
actually
we
haven't done that one.
But next week will be Orktober.
And we're going to
Ork.
do the Orc. Yeah, we're doing the Orc clans.
You've got to talk about the Orkperium in that too.
Orcperium.
The Orkperium.
Ooh, oh, those orcs.
The Orc.
Yes.
The Emperor's
We have to
greenest.
save a spot for them.
Yeah, of course. I will talk about. They're going to be an honorable mention into the Orc clans.
Because all I can say is, imagine being the Imperial Guard officer. You see bad things are happening, chaos is around there. You look to your left and you see a fucking orc twice your height in a well-pressed guard uniform, flick up at a watch and goes, the strike will begin right about now. And fucking artillery starts
now.
and these orcs are starting to give battle commands and follow tactical advice from the fucking uplifting primer.
The fucking uplifting crimer.
Just stops, looks
You
up.
see?
It works because they believe it works.
That's the scary thing. They were being effective enough where they were just. During this battle, an orc caught the claw of a dreadnought and just severed it.
Took off a
Because that's-
dreadnought's claw?
You know, the claw had, well, he severed the hydraulics of it.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Just as the uplifting primer tells you how to do. And it fucking worked.
Oh, that's what the uplifting primer's for, right?
But let's not forget how much armor it protects that goddamn coupling. It just, it worked. Works.
Never underestimate an orc.
Fuck me.
It just works.
Well, Yukido's gonna make sure we gotta do War of the Beast, so you better start writing that script, Bob.
I think I heard him die.
Yeah, just get on it, Bob.
I'd rather be stuck in a room with Slanesh.
Nah, you're gonna be stuck in a room with Nurgle.
I'd prefer that.
Oh.
Like, when I tell you this is probably one of the worst book series I've ever fucking read, I mean it. I almost hate it as much as I hate the Black Legion series.
Do you hate it more than you hate Erebus?
Yes. The book series, yes.
Holy shit.
That's crazy right there.
Okay, to be fair, the first, 2 were okay. But, dear God, does it just get stupid by the end of it.
But it's orcs. It should get stupid.
You know how let's just put it this way, Alan. I'll do a little bit of lore about this fucking thing. You know the Beast, how the orcs really can only have one big bad evil guy at a time?
Mhm.
Vulcan dies killing this. They tried to kill off Vulcan in this series.
Didn't they work though?
No. Because 10 minutes later, 7 more beasts pop up.
What?
Yes. Now remember, that first one took a Primarch literally kamikazing himself to kill it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then 6 chapter masters of the Imperial Fist bloodline basically killed 9 of them.
Okay.
Do you see where I'm going with this? How it hurts. And like I said, it's almost so badly self-written as Dan Abbott's. What the fuck was his name? The shitty sorcerer from the goddamn from the Black Legion series. The literal self-insert of not Dan Abbott, Aaron Dembski Bowden. God damn it! What the fuck was his name?
Self-inserts.
You ready for some bullshit? He's a chaos sorcerer, right? He treats his slaves decently. You following me so far? He's friends with demons. You still following me?
Okay.
He has a literal fucking Dark Elder girlfriend. A Dark Elder scourge that
Versus
follows him
during
around.
war, these blokes hit the big time.
It has a Dark Elder scourge that follows him around like a lost fucking puppy. Right? You still following me with this?
Yes.
He is more powerful than Azek Araman. You know, the guy who bound Be'lakor.
Okay.
Yes.
And even and he lets himself be captured to the Inquisition just to brag about it. Do you hear the Gary Stew? Like, legitimately, Jerry loves these books, my brother, and I fucking despise them. It's literally, it takes the altering beam of my spiritual liege and cranks that bitch to 11. It hurt. I don't understand why. I understand he likes a good book about a character being badass, But Jesus Christ, is Iskandar drive me up a fucking wall with his bullshit. Like he's made friends with demons he's enslaved.
Let
You
the
know,
good
those
times
creatures that are
roll.
those demons that are so vindictive over the smallest slight that they'll skin you alive.
Because he's just that special.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I despise that series. It's almost as bad. The only reason I hate the War of the Beast more is that it just doesn't stay consistent. At least Iskandar stays consistent in Gary Stew.
Dark Eldar GFs do the nasty. That's hot. What the fuck?
I wish that was a joke. I really do. I hate myself for paying money and reading that.
Well, we're gonna call it there, seeing as how it's been 2 hours almost.
I need alcohol.
Hour and a half.
But I'll leave you with this before we go. We must talk about the relics of the Crimson Fists, as we do this every time we make fun of a company. Well, first we'll go off the names of their
Alan's favorite part.
of their company names. We won't go over the warships. Hang on. Actually, we do have a... Are you fucking shitting me, mate?
Uh-oh. Did you find something?
Alan, what do you think the name of the Forge Master is?
I don't want to know. The
Javier... No, Javier Edom. High Chaplain... I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to attempt it. It hurts. It's literally somebody just took a lot of spit.
I don't understand why you don't wake up and go to bed praising the Emperor for everything he has done for us. You don't have a big U to worship.
That name. That's the name of, in the chat, is the Master of the High Chaplaincy. You have Kieran Dolga as Chief Chief Apothecary. You have Eustace Mendoza as the Master of the Liberius.
Oh, you're doing like actual names. Okay.
Yes. Like I said, it just... I thought Pedro Cantor was the funny one.
Pedro's
First
not the
cup-
funny one?
No, you have Eustace Mendoza, for fuck's sakes. You have Javier Adonan. You have Pedro Cantor is the master of the First Company, the First Crusade Company, and he is known as the Lord Hellblade.
What about Jesus?
I'm trying to see if there's a Jesus. Give me a minute. The Second Battle Company, known as the Shield War, Captain Sergio Alvarez,
Sounds Italian-ish.
Master of the Shield. The Third Battle Company, the Red Lightning, Captain Ashnor Draken, Master of the Line. The Crimson Lancers, Fourth Company, Alonso Cortez.
I swear to God, they just literally looked at what are some Spanish names and just put them in there.
That's what I'm seeing. I mean,
Fucking
I'm
just
really,
Google.
I mean,
I'm
do you
really
not
fucking
understand how
hoping-
GW works by now? I mean, I've gotten this, and I've only been in this for
I'm
2 years.
really looking to see if there's a Jose. The Fifth Company, the War Riders, Captain Saleg Torres. The Sixth Tactical Reserve Company, Captain Oberon Kendra.
I swear, they like
the-
get a dart. They get like the map out, okay, and they throw a dart at the map, and like, okay, we're doing this country today.
The Reserve Tactical Company, Seventh Company, the Wardens of Ren, Captain Clementius
He said it.
Ortiz.
He said Rin.
You have the Eighth Red Path Company,
Juan
Martino
Hidalgo.
Morales.
Hidalgo? What?
That's the name of
Hidalgo.
that's the master
El
of the
Chapo the Tech Marine.
Marco Morales is the
Oh.
brother, is the captain of the Eighth. You have Rafael Torres is the captain of the Ninth, the Fists of Rin, and then you have the 10th Scout Company, Ren, as Ishmael Icario. Jesus fucking Christ!
This one even hurt you as much as it hurt me.
Yes, it did. It's just literally. Did you just take all the Spanish names in no variety? Yes.
What must be done?
The Ex Tyrannus, we already talked about that. the Cesar is the chapter keep up on the heights. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Okay, we've gotten over the stupid shit. Now the chapters. I know we're not gonna go chapter beliefs tonight. It's too goddamn late for that. Too much thing. They have a shitload of blood rituals. So it's the bleeding hand, the crimson fist. Where they have a scepter that is filled with Dorn's dried blood, preserved for 10,000 years, where the dried lump turns to liquid blood once more in the eyes of the onlooker. It's considered a miracle.
So if Dorn's blood goes back to liquid, it's a miracle.
It basically goes from a congealed clump to pure red vitae.
Okay.
Crimson gauntlets, orc bone talismans. This is what I was talking about, where they literally rip the ears, teeth, and skulls off of orcs.
Hit with a Mike Tyson.
Yes, they hit him with the left, the right, the left, right.
Lord topic: Sonola Cartel in the 41st millennium, aka the Crimson Fist.
Yeah, it is.
Jose San Maria Juan de Vego Sebastião Martinez
Are
de
you
Silva.
shit me? Ramirez! Get off the fucking roof! Commander Ramirez, brother commander of the 2nd Company.
Be glad there is no Space Hussars chapter. Try pronouncing Slavic names. Yeah, no, I'm good.
There is a Winged Hussar chapter.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, there isn't much. There's not enough lore written on them to do a full shit episode. Otherwise, I would have.
That's a mini topic Monday, eh?
That's a mini topic Monday.
I guess the Kraken might have to share an episode with them.
Yep, Cortez, Big Moon. Come on, give me something funny. Esteban Demonova, Death Watch Captain. Eustace Mendoza. Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm making fun of Yuki at this point. With all the Spanish names.
Get one. I knew I forgot something.
Jeez. Oh,
Go back to that.
there's Brother Jorge.
Jorge. I love it.
It's spelled Jesus. The chapter relics. Okay, the last bit before we can all be done with this. The Aegis Eternus, a personal land raider, transport of Captain Alvarez. The Book of Dorn, basically Dorn's wisdom. The Book of Honor, which is basically all those who died in glorious battle. Both of these relics are known if they survived the boom of the Fortress Monastery. Dorn's Arrow, which is a relic Stormbolter that Stormbolter Pedro has on his wrist at all times, was supposedly originally made and used by Dorn.
Oh, it's Dorn's, huh?
Yep, Duty's Burden, a mastercrafted bolt rifle whose machine spirit is incredibly accurate and has special bolt rounds that could just make a mockery of armor. You have the Fist of Vengeance, a power fist that is blood red chipped and marked with hundreds of battle scars. You have the Hand of Retribution, another power fist.
Itching for a
You have-
fistin'?
Yeah, itching for a fisting. Knight's Edge, the Orc Bone Talismans, which they put fucking force field generators in.
On the orc things?
Yep.
Like if the orc ear is a force field generator?
They put in the little handle, they put some of the ones held by the captains have conversion field generators. You have Reed, a relic blade carried by Captain Diego. You have Rin's Might, the Land Raider. The Scepter of Sacred Blood. Yeah. And that's it. Oh, and the chapter fleet. Thrones, they only have 2 vessels at the moment. Throne's Fury, which is an Emperor-class fucking battleship. And the indestructible strike cruiser.
Indestructible.
Oh, fuck. And that's it. All I
Are you
got.
sure about that?
I am positive. Dear God, we lost the topic too much. We gotta stop, boys.
Never.
Oh, and here's Pedro Canto ripping off an arm.
What about the Rin relic? Forgot about the Rin relic. Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez.
I will say, I saw that. I didn't even try.
I'll try. I might not do good, but I'll try. They
I don't
can
feel
add
like
one
you- I don't-
librarian name, Miguel Montezuma.
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Personnel. Where the fuck was it?
Was there something you missed?
God fucking damn it.
Is there someone like that?
Brother Epistolary. Motherfucking Manuel Montoya. It's not Montezuma, but it's fucking close enough.
Close! Or a battle barge, San Esmeralda.
Oh my god.
There's a
That's funny.
Cortez. I'm disappointed with you, GW. I really fucking am. You just took a goddamn Spanish name generator and you scrambled it 3-4 fucking times. And it added an extra vowel here and there.
Sounds like something GW do.
That's there. Herman Cortez. Brother Sergeant Alenzio Cortez. And then you have... Oh, fucking Christ. Brother Lieutenant Herman Cortez.
Cortez?
With a Z, not an S.
Bob, your pronunciation sometimes scares me.
Hey, Kyle. Hey, Ronald. Little, fuck me, this hurts my brain looking at this.
Hello there, Ragagoo!
Yep, found it. Brother Chaplin.
Oh my god, the doggies.
Hey, Bob, go back
almost
to school.
done, the doggos.
Hey, go back to school. Listen, you green leaf licker.
Yeah, Bob, go back to school. Oh, man.
If I wanted to hear somebody shit talk, no, I'm not gonna crack that joke. I'm sorry.
Too late now.
Nope. I'm not going to. I'll be nice. I'm too tired.
Bob?
Bob, I got it ready.
The fuck?
Got it ready.
Nope. Negative.
Oh, I was about to say it. Hit the button.
Hit the
Nope.
button.
Nope. It's a loyal. You tell you what. That was a fair joke after me fucking it up. Bob is angry. Bob is tired.
Bob doesn't want to do War of the Beast. He's probably going to
I
have
got-
you now.
I got derailed for an entire fucking 40 minutes. They had a bald eagle chapter. It'd be named Joe, John, Johnny, George, Joe, Junior.
Joe Jr.
Don't forget W. I guarantee you, if they did have a fucking bald eagle, one of them will be named Abraham.
Oh my god. Oh yes, there would be an Abraham. There'd be a Ben.
There'd be a Washington.
There'd be a Grant. Oh my god. Oh well, I think it's.
Hang on.
I'll save Bob the hassle here.
Hang on a minute.
Oh.
I hate to say it, but there is a Raptors chapter. Hang on a minute.
A what?
The Raptors.
Big Daddy Joe. Oh god.
So he can't find his ass from his elbow? The Raptors. Notable brethren.
Bald eagle speech.
I cleaned it. Damn it! I got drop. One more drop. One more drop. Raptors, emo Raven offspring.
I can't believe I saw that as a name there.
Make the bald eagle chapter great again. Oh god.
Bigger.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck me.
Becca.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Art of Lore show.
Yeah, we're just
Yes.
gonna call it
That was the
there.
Lord of our show. Lord of our. I don't know.
Oh my
God,
the art of
Bob,
tangent.
the Ragagoose catching me.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
The fealty of the God Emperor,
Oh,
our
we're getting
undying Lord, and by the grace
Please.
of the Golden
Chapter
Do
Throne,
it.
Master Venerable
Please, for the love of
Flip
God.
Forest.
I declare
Chapter
Exterminus.
Master Venerable Clintonus. Oh my God, Clintonus.
Yes, whenever an Inquisitor gets too close to looking at something, they end up mysteriously dead.
Oh well, thank you, everybody.
For some reason, a lot of Clintonus's enemies all of a sudden just dropped dead or was in a helicopter accident. No one knows why.
And at that point, since me and Alan will no longer be here after next week, after we find out we shot ourselves 37 times in the back of the heads,
No. We fell off. We fell out of a window and landed on 37 bullets.
Highlighted Becca.
Sister,
Levinsky. Oh man, but yes, this has been the Art of Lore show.
And it now, please.
I want to thank everybody for stopping by. This was a good one.
this one hurt my
We
soul.
started late, but it ended up good. I'm surprised. I'm surprised out of all the shit that this was the one that really got it. So this was a good one.
You mean the one where we fell completely off the lore mountain? It
That's
fell.
when the episodes are good, when we go stray off the topic.
We didn't stray
But
off
again-
it. We fell off the fucking mountain.
Real quick before we go off or raid somebody here, I just want to say the watch party thing, I'm going to try. Like I said, if anybody wants to watch party roll in the Discord, just send me a message or say something in general. I'll give you a watch party. But either Wednesday or Thursday, we're going to try. I'm going to do all 3 of the Prime Nexus in a row. So we'll get all 3 of them in there. And so that way you guys can watch episode 1, 2, and 3, because I have not seen the finale yet. Because it was every other Wednesday. I got stuck working, couldn't watch it. So we're going to do it either this Wednesday or Thursday. Oi! Anyways. Alright, Yuki already called it. She wants it. Got it. Becca. So when Bob creates his Bald Eagle chapter, the Lord, we'll let y'all know.
All I have to say.
Repent! Bob is repenting. Oh. Woo, boy. Let's see what we're gonna do. See if I can send you
Salt
something.
Spire, help me.
Oh, I don't know. Space Marine scream. Oh boy. Well, we're gonna
What
send
Bob's-
you over to Sir Davicus. He's actually on. There's not a lot of people on right now, but Sir Davicus is on painting. Well, how long is he painting? I don't know. And we got more screaming. Oh boy. But oh. It just keeps going. Anyways, all right, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. This has been the Art of Lore show. I hope you all enjoyed. We hope to see you in the next one. And until then, I hope you all have a good night.
Peace.
Jeez.